Hi everyone, this is Rich with Bloom Tax Resolution, and I wanted to do a quick video today going over the 9-step process we use to help our clients resolve their tax issues. Before we begin, please like, share, and subscribe and help the channel reach more people. And if you have received a letter from the IRS or the state and you need professional help, please use the link below to schedule a free no-obligation call. So our 9-step process is very simple, and almost all of our cases use it. So step 1 is consultation. This is where we meet with the taxpayer and learn about their current tax situation, walk them through the process, and at the end of the conversation, decide if we can help them and if they'd like to work with us. In very rare instances, your case might need to be referred to a tax attorney, and in even rarer cases, a criminal defense attorney. If it's something we cannot help you with, we will let you know right away. If you decide to work with us, the second step is documentation. So here we're going to get a power of attorney on file. We're going to contact the IRS. We're going to get some extra time to get up to speed with your case and keep the IRS from engaging in any collection activities or escalation of letters. We're going to get your transcripts. We're going to get your tax returns. If you're a business, your financial statements. We're going to get copies of any letters the IRS or the state may have sent to you. So we're going to have a good understanding of your case. Step 3 is compliance. The IRS will not negotiate with taxpayers who are not in compliance. This means your last 6 years at the very least need to be filed. You need to be current with any required estimated tax payments. So before we can do anything else, we need to make sure you're in compliance. If you are, we skip this step and move to the next. If you're not, we're going to prepare those tax returns. We're going to help you make those estimated payments. We're going to get into compliance and then move to the next step. Step 4 is the heart of any tax resolution case, and that's analysis. This is where we're going to go through your monthly income, your expenses, your debts. We're going to look at what the expiration date is on these tax liabilities, your CSED date. We're going to look at what's reasonably collectible in the IRS's eyes. Once we have a good understanding of your financial position, we're going to go to the next step. So step 5 is strategy. So we've met, we've gotten your documents, we're in compliance, we've done the analysis. Now we need to present to you what are reasonable options, not pie in the sky options that are presented on late night infomercials where everybody can get settlement of their tax debt for pennies on the dollar. We're going to give you real solutions based on the facts from our analysis stage. Step 6 is negotiation. This is the step where we take your position and present it to the IRS. Step 7 is review and follow-up. The IRS may not make a determination in step 6. Instead, it may ask for additional information. This is a positive. They haven't said no. They haven't pushed back on what we believe is the right way forward, and they're simply asking for more information to help them make a decision. Step 8 is finalization. At this point, we have an agreement in place. This could be an offer and compromise, a partial pay agreement. We may have gotten penalties abated. We may have you in CNC status, but some final resolution has been reached. The important part here is that both parties follow through. If you're required to make any payments, you've got to get those payments in. If the IRS, for example, has you in CNC status and you're barred from getting a passport, we have to make sure they follow up with the State Department, allowing you to get that passport. Whatever is in the agreement, we will help you make sure that both parties stick to it. And number 9, and this could be perhaps the most important part. I said earlier that the analysis step was the heart of every tax resolution case. Ongoing monitoring and compliance is the soul of every tax resolution case. This is really important because you can have a great deal in place. You could have a $200,000 tax debt settled for $40,000. And if you don't stay in compliance over the next 5 years, it could undo that. The last thing we want to have happen is we work hard. You've spent all this time and money getting a favorable resolution, and we lose it due to non-compliance. So what we suggest to every customer is think of yourself as being on parole for the next 5 years. On the next 5 years, you have to check into your parole officer, and that's going to be Bloom Tax Resolution. During those 5 years, we're going to get together 5 times at a minimum. Once to do your quarterly estimates, and again to do your tax return. It's our responsibility to work with you to make sure you stay in compliance. The last thing you want to do is hire another tax accountant or do it yourself and risk missing deadlines or terms of the agreement. So for the next 5 years, you really want to commit to having Bloom Tax Resolution do your taxes. We also can provide transcript monitoring, so we're going to get advance notice if there's any transcript activity that's of concern. So we really take this start to finish approach. We're going to walk you through the initial meeting to keeping you in compliance over the next 5 years and allowing you to then move on with the rest of your life with a nice new clean slate with the IRS. So if you've received any letters from the IRS or your state, please use the link below to schedule a call. We're here to help you, and this proven process is going to get you the best possible outcome. Till next time, have a great day.